Hi guys, welcome to a brand new episode of HOPStart. आपने कभी wonder करा if you can purchase luxury fashion without having to worry about its price? Well, we bring Darveys to you to find out all about it. Let's get started.
My name is Nakul Bajaj. I'm the CEO founder of Darveys.com.
Hi Nakul.
Hi, how are
How
you?
did the idea of Darveys come about, especially in a price-sensitive market like India?
I was in college. I went to Emory University, and my mother was visiting me, and she bought a Prada bag, which was really expensive. I think at that given point, she spent over 2 lakh rupees on it. And then when she did, I told her that you could have easily bought it for a low price. And Prada did not exist, nor does it exist in India till now. Like as an offline retailer, they don't have their flagship store here. And the price in the States, if you try to go from state to state, you might find probably a boutique which was selling at a lower price than what she purchased it at.
Correct.
And a month later, I gave her a call and I was like, you know what, you could buy it for 1.2 lakhs and you spend 80,000 more on it. She goes like,
Wow.
oh, you know what, I don't have the time and I don't think like you because you have a problem of overthinking. And I said, no, I was just trying to figure out like, it's just better. So that gave me an idea. And a lot of times when I was in college, every time I would just get calls from my friends, family back home telling me that, can you buy this for us from the States? And they would always tell me to buy something which is branded. So let's take a Michael Kors or like anything. And because there was a huge price difference. And that's when I realized there was an arbitrage situation in India compared to the pricing here, compared to not just the United States, but Europe as well. Since I was like, I think 9 or 10 years old, like I was just in 4th, 5th grade, probably earlier, I had a habit of just writing like notes. Like I had a book, I still have it, where we put, any business model that I thought was profitable, I would just put it down. First, I'll give you an idea about what Darveys really does.
Sure.
So when you come on the website, you see over 20,000 products. So we keep luxury brands, products from them. So let's take a Michael Kors, Ferragamo, name the brand. We have like over 100 brands. And then we work with over 400 retailers, resellers across the globe. So let's take, if you wanted to buy a Michael Kors bag today and you go to the Michael Kors store in India, they're selling for 36,000. If you come and you go to the States, right, probably go to New York, that same bag would be, the MRP would be $298. That is 70 into 298, approximately 21,000. Now, here is 36,000, there it's 21,000.
Right.
Depending on the state, if it's New York, there's a 7 or 9% sales tax on it. However, in India, there's an 18% GST, which I understand. But still, even that 10% extra doesn't mean that you charge someone 12,000 more than what they're paying, or 13,000 more.
So on your website, when someone is, for instance, checking out one of these luxury products, and if I, for instance, had checked out a bag, and what is the price it really shows? Is it
it's
the
the
one
final
that
price that we are going to charge you to get that product?
Oh, after all the taxes
exactly,
and
everything. Duties, taxes, GST. So even if you want a GST invoice, you'll get it. You know what I'm trying to say? So a lot of times people are like, oh, I want a GST bill for it. So all of them, every product sold is with GST,
because
all
most
the
of
taxes.
the retailers, they tell you a certain price, but when the taxes are levied, it
sort
of comes out to be
Ours is end
enormous.
delivery home. So it's not like the import is coming on your name or anything. It'll be delivered to your doorstep and an invoice from an Indian company will be given to you. So like the transaction is fair and you're paying what you see on the website. So what Darveys does is we work with over 400 retailers. So if the same product is available at 50 stores, we show the price after duties, taxes, everything to you from the store selling at the lowest price.
So it's basically across cities.
Across the world, yeah. So let's take, if it's a European brand, let's take Salvatore Ferragamo. If you go to New York, if you go to America and you compare the price in Europe, Europe will always be better because it's a European brand. You go for a Coach, which is an American brand, it'll always be better priced in America. If you compare it to Europe, Europe is going to be always more expensive. India, on the contrary, will be more expensive than Europe and then America as well. So what we do is we tell you, hey, you don't need to go to Milan, or you don't want to go to, let's say, a Florence or a San Francisco. We'll do the job for you. You come on Darveys, we charge 2,000 rupees as a membership fee. So when you walk into, when you come on the website, we will show you 20% of the products with prices, 80% without the price. It'll just say members only price, okay?
Right.
Only members. Once you buy the lifetime membership fee by paying 2,000, can you see all the product prices, or you can make place an order. If you're not a member, you can't even place the order for the product. Jiska price aapko dikh raha hai. Okay, so it's like a
it's like one of those foot in the door techniques where you ask people to sort of come in with.
Yeah, so when I started the company, we got a lot of investor interest as well, and the people are like, I just felt that if I liquidate the company, put in money, give more discounts than what I'm getting, I wanted a sustainable business and build a company. So
I'm sure you must have faced like a lot of challenges at the onset, because from starting from scratch, you said that you started with this idea when you were in school to finally having this big company of how many employees?
In total, there'll be a lot actually. Like full time to part time, there'll be over 100.
Wow.
But it'll be all interconnected. We work with retailers abroad, so if I had to include people who are working outside as well and helping us in some way or the other, there'll be a lot of numbers. However, in this office, you'll find a smaller number of people.
Was it always like a smooth ride, or was it?
Oh no, absolutely not. There are many things. So when you start a company, it started with just 4 people. It was me and 3 more people. Believe it or not, out of 10 founding members of the company, 9 still work for Darveys. That says a lot. So people who start with a salary of say X have gone to X and just been a part of the company, not because of the salary, but they really believe in the product and it's their own baby that they've taken from scratch to where it is. And I think it's still at a very small level. We've always tried to go towards profitability in a most sustainable way. Like after demonetization, if we could handle that.
Yeah, I mean, that would have really caused us.
Yeah, we lost almost 68% of our sales that financial year after that. But we had to survive. So we were already making a profit, but we burnt a lot of money after that. And then we changed our entire business model. We pivoted into a new business model, which I'll talk about at a later time because of the constraint of time. And we made it a model where even if there's demonetization tomorrow, we will survive. And I think I'm glad that happened. So it made me realize where I can cut costs or where I should focus on. And we started focusing on machine learning, artificial intelligence. A lot of people like to say it.
Absolutely, it's the upcoming.
People say it's hard, or just the term artificial intelligence seems fancy to a lot of people. It's very simple. It's just about giving data points to a system and just telling them to give the best permutation combination and solution to a problem that is there. Correct. So it's very easy. You call it machine learning, but in actual, what is it? It's just giving a lot of points and telling a machine to keep on learning behavior of people, or like that, just finding the right solution by giving them multiple permutation combination. So generally people face problems in terms of building a company. So in my first 3 months of starting the company, we got 3 lawsuits from 3 big companies in India. Like they sued us for 60 lakhs, 1.5 crores and huge amounts of money. And that was like, they said that, hey, we are authorized to sell a particular brand. You cannot sell it. So nowhere in that lawsuit did they tell me you're selling fake goods. Okay, they actually made a purchase from us. So in the lawsuit they said you're selling genuine products. But our problem is that when we are selling something for 60,000, you can't sell it for 40,000. I said, listen, hey, I'm not selling something here, right? I'm just connecting retailers to customers in India. So we won the case based on the fact that, we settled the case based on the fact that we will provide warranties on each product. So let's say you buy a Jimmy Choo from us, anything goes wrong with your product, you don't have to go to the store, we'll fix it for you. So you put it on the website. So imagine when you're just 22 and you get 3 lawsuits at your home, and my mom started crying and my dad was like, get the hell out of my home. And I was like, I said, don't worry about it, right? And then I had someone that I really, someone who's my mentor. And he said, it's definitely something good that you're doing, that within 3 months you have 3 companies who spent eventually 25 lakhs to try to counter me. And I paid like 1/10 of the thing to my legal team. And we still won the case. Not just because of my legal team was smart, because I was right. And I put in my all heart and soul in giving them all the right arguments that, hey, and then you need to believe in the judiciary of our country, which I think is actually, a lot of people say that, we've lost faith or XYZ. But if you're right, you will have a resolution. If not today, 5 years later. So our last case got settled 1 year ago. And that was like 4 years of my life gone in trying to fix something. But when you come out right, you're a happy man.
Lastly, I'd like to ask you the one piece of advice you'd like to give to someone.
Thank you for your question. Yeah. What advice that I would give to entrepreneurs in general?
Somebody, yes, starting out.
I would say that a lot of times, 2 advices that I would have. Like one is that a lot of times, Rome was not built in one day, right? It takes a long time to build something like Rome. So a lot of times you will feel that, it's not going anywhere. Like I've seen places where I didn't know if I can pay salaries the next month. And I sat in my car, shouted, cried. And just when you're at your lowest, you will realize how powerful you can be and what great you can build. If you believe in your product, keep on going by any means. So don't give up when, it's just a test of time when you're at your lowest. So it's like a ECG machine, right? When you hit the lowest, you need to reach the top point. And when you're at the top, you will probably go down as well. So life has to be, when it's straight, you're dead. Yeah. So just believe in yourself and the product and you will do well. If not today, 5 years, 10 years later, and you'll be proud of yourself for what you did. The second one would probably be that a lot of times we get two chances, right? One is the easy way, which is not that right, or maybe there's another easy or hard way, but there's a right way and then there's a wrong way of doing things. In India, over time, or when we see a lot of people take the right path or the wrong path, we just think a wrong path is probably right or the easier way to go about things. If you want to be successful in life, always take the right path and not the wrong path, and it will take you to places. Even if you think an easy path just makes you win, honestly, when you look at yourself in the mirror, you didn't win, you lost, right? When you question yourself that, hey, if I did the right thing and I can be successful, that's way better than saying that, oh, I probably didn't do the thing which is as right and today I'm successful.
Right.
Something that lets you sleep happy at night, do that.
Thank you so much, Nakul.
You're welcome.
Guys, stay tuned to HOPStart because we have lots coming on the other side. If you're wondering what happens behind the scenes of a wedding decor company, then you ought to stay.
2, 1.
Hi, I'm Nikita Bajaj and I'm the co-founder of Noor. We're a wedding decor firm and we love to design weddings and spaces curated for people on their special days.
Hi, Nikita. Thanks for
Hi.
taking time out and talking to us today.
Thank you for coming here.
So, Noor, I mean, where have you taken this term from? Noor as in the bridal Noor?
Noor as in just a ray of light, just brightness, just something that's happy at a happy occasion.
Oh, fantastic. So, can you tell us about your journey so far?
So basically I was an architect and I worked for another company for about 2 years and then I started this with a really good friend of mine, now we're business partners, and it's been 3 years now and we love what we do.
To all these viewers who probably don't know what Noor is about, can you tell them?
So it's basically a wedding decor firm and we customize everybody's special days, be it birthdays, anniversaries or weddings. We do all sorts of events.
Fantastic.
And that's what it's all about. We
And-
customize a space, we do up the entire furniture, flowers, everything that they need for their decor.
What's been the most weird request so far?
Weird and specific, I wouldn't know actually.
Or just some interesting anecdote. I'm sure there are people coming in, with hordes of requests,
Yeah, they
some
do.
I'm sure aren't even doable. I'm sure
Some
most of
aren't,
them,
yeah, there really weird requests come in though, but our clients are very specific to our taste because when they go through our website, they know what it's all about.
Correct.
So I think we haven't gotten something like really weird out of the blue
box,
for
yeah.
right now. But yeah, we've heard around the industry crazy things come in. People want to fly in a lotus or just come down, in the sky and things like that. But
Educationally, what do you think is a mandate to sort of to be done, in order to get into like a wedding decor space?
so there is no specific mandate. Sometimes it just comes from within. But
Okay.
I've done architecture, which helps a lot because we've designed spaces throughout.
Okay.
And we've designed acres of lands in our studies, so it helps to visualize a space rather, and we've done it on software, so I think that comes easy for me because I know all the software, so we produce 3D for our clients, so it's just easier. I would say it just helps a little, but if somebody is just good at designing, they're good at that.
Is obsessing over, I think, marriages and weddings in general, is that something which counts for probably somebody who is starting out?
Definitely, I think definitely. It's a little craze that all of us have since
Sure.
we're little kids, so we're
Yes.
imagining weddings and spaces. So that's something that just comes from within. And if you have that knack, I think it's easy. It comes
Fantastic.
easy.
What's Noor's journey been so far?
So Noor, we started with really small events. Initially it was just friends and family and then word of mouth, and now we're doing destination weddings,
Oh,
we're doing
fantastic.
3-day weddings, so it's just back to back to back things
I
are
see
happening.
you're also wearing like wedding bangles right now.
Yeah,
You just
just
stayed
got
out of your own
married.
wedding.
Just got married 3 months ago. It was a crazy wedding that was also designed by us, so
Fantastic.
it was pretty crazy.
Wow, nice. And I mean, speaking of challenges in the wedding industry, now this has also become like one of those go-to, I think, choices for people who are, you know, looking to really explore the sector.
Yeah, that's true.
But I'm sure there are challenges which only somebody who's there inside would know. So any
See,
few of those?
sometimes it's just last minute things, so you need to think on your feet. That's the major challenge here. Sometimes your labor falls sick, sometimes your truck in the middle of the way just, you know, it breaks down or something like that. So there are just a lot of challenges like that.
Right.
So you need to just be active, you need to have backups, 3 backups ready. Flower guys, you need to have 3 backups ready just in case 1%, because this industry is so time bound. Like if you need to deliver in 3 hours, you need to deliver in 3 hours. You cannot ruin somebody's perfect day.
Right.
I mean, I think we would die of guilt
Yeah.
if something like that happens. So we just take all our projects to our hearts, and we don't really take on too much at a time. So if there's 1 week for one project, we take that 1 week and we're not doing anything else. So we're not doing back to back to back things. We
Right.
take our times, we don't exert ourselves, so that we are at our best and we give our clients our best.
Fantastic. Lastly, of course, the one piece of advice that we usually ask all the people, you know, anything that you would tell
I
to somebody
think
who's probably just starting out.
Just stick to it. It takes a while
Okay.
to understand your place, to understand where you are, but stick to what you love, and I think it comes in naturally then. Just, I think experience is something that really counts in the industry. So work with people if you're not sure of starting out yourself. Work for people, with people, freelance. There's so many options these days.
Right, absolutely.
People are ready to grab freelancers, and everybody wants somebody to work for them as well. So I think you can just help out first initially. See if this is for you. That's another thing, if you can take the pressure.
Right.
Because one major thing here, timing is
Not
something.
everyone's willing to also. That's
Timing is something, because sometimes you need to work for hours straight at night if you have to deliver a project. If it's a morning wedding,
Correct.
you need to work the entire night. So your family also needs to be comfortable.
With what
That's
you're doing.
also something really important.
Right.
And stick to what you know, stick to what you do, and you'll come out with flying colors.
Well, thank you so much, Nikita. It was a pleasure talking to
Thank
you, and
you.
especially now since I know about wedding decor. Thank you so much for taking time out.
Thank you.
Guys, we hope you liked what we had in store for you in today's episode of HOPStart. This was Nikita, the founder of Noor, जिन्होंने बताया हमें all about the behind the scenes of a wedding decor company. If you have any questions, shoot them at hopstart@ndtv.com and stay tuned to NDTV Hop.